What happens when even the greatest leaders lose patience? One of the most powerful lessons of obedience and trust comes from a single moment, when Moses, the faithful servant of God, struck a rock twice. The Israelites were once again in the wilderness, tired, thirsty, and complaining. They quarreled with Moses, crying out for water and even questioning why they had been brought out of Egypt. Their voices rose with anger, and Moses, weary from years of leading a stubborn people, turned to God. He received an answer. "Take your staff, gather the people, and speak to the rock, and it will pour out water for them." So Moses did as God instructed. But when he stood before the restless crowd, frustration boiled over. He raised his staff and struck the rock, not once, but twice. Water gushed out, enough for everyone to drink. The people rejoiced, but heaven saw something deeper. Moses had disobeyed God's command. Instead of speaking to the rock as instructed, he let anger guide his actions. In that single moment, Moses misrepresented God's holiness before the people. Then came the heavy consequence. God told Moses that because of his disobedience, he would not lead the Israelites into the promised land. It was a sobering reminder that leadership carries great responsibility and that obedience matters, especially in moments of pressure. Now, despite this setback, Moses remained God's faithful servant, leading the people for 40 years through the wilderness, guiding them with a staff that God had given him. And that staff, while a symbol of authority, also became a reminder of a crucial lesson. One small act can change everything. Moses struck the rock twice, but you and I can learn to speak with faith once. The question is, when God gives the command, will you follow his way or your own? Because sometimes in our journey through life, just like the Israelites in the wilderness, we may face challenges that test our patience and our faith. We might feel tempted to take matters into our own hands, just like Moses. But remember, God isn't just looking for people who can lead. He wants those who can follow his instructions perfectly. And that's why the story of Moses striking the rock not once, but twice serves as a powerful reminder for all of us. No matter how difficult things may seem, no matter how much we may want to give up, we must hold on to our faith and trust in God's plan. Because when we do, he promises to be with us every step of the way. What happens when even the greatest leaders lose patience? One of the most powerful lessons of obedience and trust comes from a single moment, when Moses, the faithful servant of God, struck a rock twice. If you find this interesting, please like, share, subscribe, and drop your comments so we can keep bringing you more interesting and captivating Bible stories like this.